Today we talk with Ratz, aka the Drylands Demon, about his Tournament of Champions game where he took his one and only city, pumped it up into an economy powerhouse, created a cloak chain, and won. Okay, let's see how to win a low-density game. Oh, hello, I'm eSpark. I'm a leader of the Arctic Wolves, and with me today is Ratz.
Hello, I'm Ratz. I am a player for Team Wildfire, and I'm happy to showcase another lovely game of Bullets today.
So tell us about this. Was versus Finite, who's also a bullet champion and on a plague. This is the Imperious Tiny Drylands. Not a lot of cities, it looks like.
No. So this was from the Tournament of Champions. Alright, so starting off, Finite sees actually a little bit more than I do. If you look at his thing, he knows that there's no second village in any direction he goes.
That's right.
That's basically what he sees. So,
this is a low village map. Okay.
I see a little bit less, as in the only option for me to have a village is this tile.
That's right.
There can't be a village here because it's Drylands, and currently in the version of the game that we play on, there can't be villages spawned on Dryland.
Yep.
But there could be a village here. So what I do is I walk south twice, because I wouldn't miss this village if there is one, and I would also shape the explorer in the process. It can't go into the east corner if I move south and reveal the
because you're planning, if there is a village there, you're planning to get an explorer and you want to shape it.
Yeah. Since it's this bullet and it's tiny, you kind of need to explore the cities and gain the vision.
Hey, tell me, you went for the ruin because you saw the empty tile, right?
I went south twice, first of all, because of what I said.
Yeah, you already
right?
said you that, and you're like, you know going west won't get you a village.
Yeah, and now there's not the empty tile, which means that only is a no village, but like there's just straight up no village.
There's nothing. So you're like, I'm going for the ruin. Yeah.
Yeah, so here I sent the second warrior into the lighthouse corner and train a third one. If I train a third one otherwise and move this way, I would delay my level 3 upgrade, because this way, with the income, I can take lighthouse, research hunting, and upgrade. So I delay, and I get a star rune.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Star runes are very nasty, especially this early into the game when the income isn't that high. The only issue, like for example, if I went riding here, if I get a star rune, it wouldn't be that great because I have no way to really spend it, right? But because I decided to go economy, then it's rewarded for it because,
yeah. Oh, and you got some more stars when he moved into your vision.
Yeah, unfortunately it's only 3 stars, but that's good enough for me. I kill the warrior without having to look for retaliation.
And you went you went for forestry. Do you still not have riding? You're just going for econ, huh?
Yeah. So the thing that I've learned from experience on Drylands matches, some people consider me the Drylands Demon, is like play it a lot and I have a lot of experience on it for what to expect when I see things. And one thing that I've learned from all these games that I've played is that if you see bad density, this usually, I say usually because it's not always the case, but usually this is transferred to the entire map. So since I had no C2 in any direction, I kind of assume that he also doesn't have a city in any direction. So this could be a 4-village game.
Really? So in your experience, if you get the idea that there's not a lot of villages, it's a low density map, it probably will carry that way throughout, and then you decided, okay, if there's not going to be a lot of villages, cities, I need to invest in the one city I do have.
Yes, exactly. And then if I have the first giant very quickly, and my opponent went riding, then I will be able to just take away one of the cities of my opponent. I have tools, as in I have really high income compared to the city count that I have, which means I can research anything tech-wise that I need, and I can play reactive to what my opponent is doing and research a counterplay to what he's trying to throw at me.
Yeah,
I move forward here, and the only way for him to punish it is if he has riding. But basically, for me, it's a rider check. Do you have riding or not?
You got mathematics? What?
Yeah.
Very nice sawmill spot. Okay, that makes sense now.
And I chop the rest to get a second giant immediately. And now I've got a really nice economy advantage here. Like, I also get a catapult, which is basically the counterplay to if I walk forward into his capital. The catapult is trying to make sure that I can punish him and counterplay his counterplay to my push.
Yeah, and your catapult is safe. The riders can't reach it.
Yeah. And now, since he bought across his city, I was like, okay, the next route straight up, since this is his counterplay to my attack now, is cloaks, right? It's the counterplay to his counterplay to me doing this. I'm playing reactive to what he's doing. I'm just playing reactive to what he's throwing at me at this point. Here. Okay, well, I can't.
You see, he gets
So you see the lighthouse here.
Yeah.
It's not done. If I score him properly, you see the lighthouse pops up.
Yes, that means he
before
got
he
an
claims the
explorer
city.
and he can see that corner.
Yes, but also this popped up.
Oh, it
And
popped
now
up
he claims
and
the
then he got the city.
Yeah. It's information as in either he got it from this corner city or he got an explorer run. I didn't score count if he had upgraded the second city yet, or
it could have been from a ruin. So now he has 3 cities, and you only have the 1.
But I have a really, really threatening push here.
Yeah, your giant's moving in. Oh, wait, you got diplomacy. Whoa, I missed that.
I mean, I just haven't been doing anything because, like, what do I spend my stars on? A unit that I then pop-cap my capital with?
So you've just been saving stars, because your goal is to get cloaks. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, there it is.
And he shoots.
Are you going to send that cloak to his capital? It's the biggest target, right?
Yeah, of course. And now I also have the vision that I need for the rest of the game, really. And this is like... Oh, I would like to explain this. Here, I could have sieged and taken the city off him. But I don't really need that city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounds a bit wild, but like... I take a rider for free here.
Well, also, your catapult is in position. Your catapult will kill whatever it makes in that city.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that this city is threatened, which means that the catapult on that city isn't moving and continuously shoots, which means there's not any other unit being trained.
Mm-hmm. And you know there's a catapult in that city. It shot your giant, right, last turn, right? Can we see that?
That was last turn. I walked here and then it gets shot.
Yeah. So you know there's a catapult over that direction. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to see, but also you can assume that he just trained it because as soon as he got it, because when like he the city isn't upgraded yet. And they're climbing here. Get some vision.
Yeah, so you're threatening that west city with your giant, and you're covering the little city with your catapult, and you have a cloak coming. Ooh, cloak is coming. Oof.
Yeah, here I did not take archery yet.
Yeah.
I could have afforded it, but like when I push the cloak forward,
because if you get archery first, the cloaks spawn on the forest to give a defense bonus, but they do spawn on the mountains.
I have climbing, and the cloak will always prefer to spawn the daggers on defense bonus tiles. Meaning if I don't have archery, it is going to spawn a dagger onto this mountain 100%.
Yeah.
And which means I get me lighthouse. Now I get to research farming, which means I get another giant. And now I still have another giant in the city, by the way. If I take the killing monument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 with monument, which is exactly what I need. Level 7 is 8 computation that you need.
You could get another giant with the farms and the fruit and the monument. Dang!
Yeah, and sure, my giants are dead here.
But like you said, he had to use it. He couldn't train another unit there because he had to use the catapult to attack.
Yeah, which now means there are no units to stop this cloak train from happening. There was one off turn on the cloak train because I was pop capped. But now I will still have 2 giants coming in. Like once I get the killing monument. I haven't placed it. 7, 8, no wait, it's not my turn. 8, 9, 10 stars. Okay, well, I don't have the stars. Okay, well, I have the killing monument now.
You have it, but
I need 12 stars.
Yeah. But like you said, you have this cloak chain. It's that conveyor belt pumping out daggers.
And the reason why this is really punishing, look at his income.
Yeah.
More than half is down to the city. Which means he's not getting any tech. He's not getting knights. He gets 6 stars per turn. With this, I mean, he can't even train around a catapult a turn technically because he's getting less stars.
Yeah, he can unsiege, but it's taking all his
bad.
income. Oof.
Yeah. And he also can't kill all the daggers at some point. So this is basically a deadly blow.
Yeah.
Now since I stole the income, I can now also get the next giant because, right?
Yeah.
And he hits my catapult here, but I don't know about that. But the guy has 4 kills.
4 out of 3 kills. He'll be fine.
So I just promote.
Yeah. And another chain. Keeping that dagger conveyor belt going.
Yeah, now it's kind of over for him. These riders also die. This giant is taking this city off him. This giant is gonna die.
Yeah, look at all those daggers.
And now there's a knight because
you got a knight.
I'm taking away his income. So I said about if you have one city that's really high upgraded, you have high income compared to the tech costs. And since I basically have the income of 2 capitals, because I'm cloaking a city, and I have the tech costs of 1 city, I can get what I need. 8 stars per turn from this guy, so it's 18 stars per turn, when my tech costs are 13 for the tech for knight.
Right. Oh, this is so interesting. Even though he has more cities, right? He has 3 cities. You only have 1. But because you keep cloaking, you're stealing the income. Your tech costs are low. You're able to win with, 1 city to 3. No, I think your foresight in planning those cloaks, you saved up the income. You're like, I'm not going to bother with getting another city. I'm saving my stars. I'm going to go for diplomacy. And you used the cloak to steal his income. That's, I think, how, you had the foresight to plan ahead, and it worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Really cool.
But I just you see this cloak. This is his vision. You see this cloak, and what do you do? It's too late at this point.
Wait, does he see that? He could see the cloak coming, right? He had full vision on your capital. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this is the turn where he should have abandoned, or this is the turn where he should have abandoned the city and retreated his units.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets 2 catapults to, even if he doesn't, the first cloak comes through and hits the city, it's not the end of the world. It's about the cloak train that's coming afterwards.
Yes.
So here, if he leaves the city be, trains his catapult, so I can't walk forward, because if he has his catapult here, shoots the giant, I just take the city away from him. If he retreats his units.
But instead he got climbing instead of
he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, here if he simply moves this giant up, this giant is gonna die, and then he gets this catapult over, gets maybe another one, and gets these riders over. You could maybe get roads, kill the daggers with the catapults and the giants he has, and then use the riders to deny the upcoming cloak train of happening, and then it would be a 2 versus 2 in city count, and we'd have a match on our hands. But basically, him holding on to the city, that's not really worth it for him either.
Yeah.
It's really punishing for him in the long run.
Makes sense. Yeah, this is really interesting. This is really, really interesting. Low city game, leveraging your economy, getting into diplomacy, cloak chain. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much for talking me through it.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps us a lot. To join our league and play Polytopia with us, join our Discord server. A link is in the description. Take care. See you on the next one.